Get ready to match the stars. Don Galloway, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Marianne Mobley, from Florida Country, Richard Paul, and Joyce Bulifant, as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game PM. And now, here's the star of Match Game PM, Gene Raymer.
Thank you, friends. Thank you for joining us here in Match Game PM. We're going to have a good time because the stars are out in all their glory, and there they are. Oh, you're a handsome bunch. Thank you for showing up. Now, please help me greet Bob Sparrow and Laura Manoogian. Okay, let's find out a little bit about each of you before we begin. Laura, let's begin with you. Tell us the story of your life, if you please.
Well, I'm a Pepperdine graduate. I went to Pepperdine at Malibu Beach.
Pepperdine.
Right.
Good name,
journalism major. I'm now a photographer working for a studio in North Hollywood, and I do freelance.
What kind of major were you?
Journalism.
Oh, journalism.
Photojournalism.
Yeah. Okay, Laura, nice to have you with us. And you, Bob, where are you from and all that?
I teach English literature at Tustin High School, and I coach football and basketball.
Tustin High School.
And, and I'm getting married this summer.
Really? Yeah. What's her name? Linda. Is she here?
Yes, she is. She is somewhere.
Where is your bride-to-be here? Linda is in the second row down over there. Oh, isn't she a pretty lady there? Best wishes to you, my dear. Congratulations to you. Thank you. Okay. Now, here on Match Game PM, each of you will have 3 opportunities to match as many of our stars as you can. The one who's done that most often at the end of the third round will be the winner. And that person will come up here, stand on the little blue dot, and have a go at the big money. You can win over $20,000. Okay. Laura, A or B?
A, please.
Laura says A. Here we go. The auto mechanic said.
Uh-oh.
I died and went to heaven. It's wonderful. Instead of a halo, they let me wear a blank. The operative word is auto mechanic. All right, Laura, here we go without them. The auto mechanic said, I died and went to heaven. It's wonderful. Instead of a halo, they let me wear a
tire.
A tire. Laura got the idea. Anything round.
Oh,
a halo is round. Automatic.
Brett
Okay,
has
Don.
never seen a halo.
What?
Brett has never seen a halo.
Oh, that's why she didn't get it.
And never hopes to be one.
Never
right.
will.
Okay, Don.
I tell you, I really wasn't thinking round. I was thinking about Rolls Royces and hood ornaments and things like that. Which
Oh, a
are
hood ornament. Yeah.
I guess
something.
that wasn't the right thing.
Yeah, it's all right. You got
I
it.
like it, Don. I like his answer. I think it's a terrific little answer. There's nothing wrong with him. He's
Friendly
tall. I
bunch.
gave points in my book.
Nasty early.
For tall, I think it's a wonderful answer. I thought it was so good I stole it because I couldn't think of anything. Hood.
Hood. Okay. Okay, Chuck.
It's true my stories may have been dull. But I'm on this show because once in a while we have to match the contestant. I hope to improve my stories about East Tustin in my next outing. A recalled Firestone tire.
Yes, The mechanic said a guy went to heaven. It's wonderful. Instead of a halo, they let me wear a...
I think I match.
Well, that's the object of the game.
Well, why didn't you tell
But I
me
don't
that?
often do that, you see. I said tire rim. Doesn't that do
Tire rim. Oh. Sorry. A tire rim is not a tire.
I'm going to say one thing.
Yes.
If any of you see a tire running on a car without a rim, let me know.
Okay. Now we come to Richard Paul.
I'm sorry.
Hi there.
Yes.
Another loser over here.
I was fixated on Don's Rolls Royce. They would call it a wheel disc there, but I called it a hubcap.
Hubcap is another good answer. No, hubcap, anything around is okay.
Match.
All right. All right, Miss Joyce.
Guess what?
Guess what?
Surprise tire.
You got it. So Laura picks up 2. Now let's see. The Sheikh said, having 100 wives is terrific. What's terrible is having only one blank. That's what the Sheikh said. All right, are you ready? Here we go. The Sheikh said, having 100 wives is terrific. What's terrible is having only one blank.
Bed.
Bed. I say that would be inconvenient, wouldn't it?
I got right to the nitty-gritty.
Oh, I thought he got to the nitty-gritty.
As delicately as possible, I said body.
Only one body. Aha. Yes, poor tired old Sheikh. Yes.
Now, there are 2 things that the world does on Saturday night.
Right.
One of them is bathe.
Yes.
Now, so I said there's only one Saturday night a week.
Only one Saturday night a week. No, I think it's quite good.
Boy, you're having a bad day, too. I said one bathroom.
One bathroom.
Well, that's 200 pair of stockings and 100 veils.
Okay, Miss Marianne, honey.
Well, I thought of bed,
You did?
but I thought of the myriad of other possibilities, and I said only one life.
Only one life.
Because one
Yes.
gets tired, and if you had 2 lives for
Right.
1,000 wives,
That's right, of course.
the myriad
of
of possibilities.
Oh, dear me. Richard?
Well, with all those wives, it's kind of hard to have everybody standing around watching. I said one bedroom.
One bedroom would be inconvenient.
I think it would.
Yes, indeed it
It's all
would.
that snoring
Yes.
when you're trying to have fun.
Bob's looking for a bed, Joyce.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Guess what I have hiding in here? A little bed.
So here we are, 2-1 the score in Laura's favor. Round 2 coming up in a moment or so. Right now, this for you. Now let's go to round 2. Bing. There they are. And Laura, since you're ahead, you'll go first, A or B?
I'll go for A again.
A it is. 4 people play. Don, Brett, Marianne, and Richard. Lois Lane said, now I'm positive that Clark Kent is Superman. I set off a bomb in Clark's blank, and he didn't even say ouch.
I got
Okay.
it. Now, when we get to Don Galloway, I want everyone to notice what a terrific little printer he is.
All right. Now I'm positive that Clark Kent is Superman. I set off a bomb in Clark's blank, and he didn't even say ouch.
In his desk.
In his desk. His desk would have said ouch. Set it off there.
Okay.
Okay. John, what do you say to that?
Well, I went right to the nitty-gritty as delicately as possible and said underwear.
Underwear! Your kind of people out there. Superman wouldn't say ouch.
No, sir. He keeps going to the nitty-gritty. He's never going to get one, is he? Full heart. No, I said his ass.
Okay.
You know, that big ass.
That's right. Right in the front of his shirt
I
there.
don't play.
Okay.
That's the funniest thing you've
Marianne,
said
what
in
do
a
you
long
got for us here?
Not much. I'm sorry. I said suit because he always
In his
wears
suit? Yeah, that would hurt, wouldn't it?
Hat.
And in his hat. Okay. So, now, Bob, here's the way it is. You got to catch up here because it's still 2-1. Mrs. Olson said, she says, I am such a coffee freak. I even blank with coffee. I'm such a coffee freak, I even blank with coffee.
Don't look at what I'm doing. You look every time I write something. Now say what you... I hope they...
Ready? Here we go. Mrs. Olson said, I'm such a coffee freak. I even blank with coffee.
I hate to sound like I have a fetish here. Even sleep with coffee.
Sleep with coffee. That's very interesting. Mrs. Olson takes a bag to bed with her every night.
Did you go to Nitty Gritty?
Continuing my streak, I said bathe. I'm sorry.
Bathe. No, bathe is good.
My daughters are applauding for me. Thank you very much.
Now, bathe is good. Brush your teeth and all that stuff. Sleep is not bad.
Don's daughters are out there and they're loyal to a loser, and I respect that.
They're cute. Okay.
I said shampoo. with
Another
coffee.
good one, yeah. All good answers, yes.
You haven't seen your kids in 9 years.
Oh, would that
Wash
that were
or
true.
bathe. Okay. Bob said sleep, Marianne. Ms. Olson,
Continuing
such a
my
coffee-
same streak, I said gargle.
Gargle, another good one. All good
I
answers
think
here.
it's all right for her to gargle.
Gargle
But you-
is very good there, yes. Okay, still 2-1. Neither one of you scored that time. Let's go to round 3 now. Laura, you're still ahead, so you'll go first again.
Let me try B this time.
B. Okay.
I hope I never get anything right again. I've been out of the last 2 games.
You may get your wish.
Hey, have you heard about the service station for politicians?
No.
Yeah, well, it's they go in to have their blanks greased. The politicians, you don't blame.
You can talk to me?
Sure.
Because I haven't played for the last 3 times and I'm bored to death.
Oh, listen, you look stunning
right?
in black.
Oh, thank you.
You must wear black more often. It's
She
very
looks
becoming.
stunning.
I don't rhyme.
Yes, she does.
No, you won't.
We may change her name to Stunning.
Okay, Laura, have you heard about the service station for politicians? They go in to have their blanks greased.
Their tongues?
Tongues greased. Very good. She said they go in to have their tongues greased, Don.
I don't suppose palms would be a
Palms
match.
is a good
would it?
answer, though. Palms. Grease my palm. That's very interesting.
I'm a stranger in paradise. No, it is the definitive answer. Palm.
Palms. Very good. 2 of those. Mary Ann, politicians are going to have their blanks greased in service stations.
Well, if they didn't have their mouths greased, they couldn't keep going. So
Close
I
to
said,
tongues, but no match there.
Having shaken so many hands in my day, I would say palms as well.
Okay. Now, Bob, here we are coming down the home stretch, and what you have to do is match 1 to tie and 2 to win. If you strike out altogether, Laura will win the game. Dracula Jr. said to his father, "Dad, can I borrow the blank?" What? Dracula Jr. said to his father, "Dad,
You know,
can I borrow the
that
blank?"
Dracula Jr. and Mrs. Olson together could be a one-man show at the Dorothy Chapel. Throw in the Jolly Green Giant for an encore. I've never heard such brilliant dexterity among imitators.
Charles.
Let's have it again a little slower and make him a little older, like over 4 months, so we can understand the question. I've had a very hard time on Broadway, and then I can sit up. The doctor said it's true thing to a hospital.
It's a miracle.
A miracle. That's what the word they used. It's funny.
Dracula Jr. said to his father, "Dad, can I borrow the blank?" I did it straight for you so you'd understand it. "Dad, can I borrow the blank?"
How come I don't get to write again?
Because when you match the previous round, you have to sit there and play tic-tac-toe or something like that
You
there.
got a case of the smarts for a change.
Okay, Bob. Dracula Jr. said to his father, "Dad, can I borrow the blank?"
The teeth.
The what?
The teeth. The teeth. The teeth. Doesn't
Yeah,
Dracula-
because Dracula does make a little incision there with his canines and sucks a little blood, but there's something that would be more connected with Dracula, I think. What do you say?
I think you're absolutely right, except I, like Bob Hope, I said fangs for the memories.
Oh!
That's it. No, I said the bat. He wanted to go out and had a heavy date, wanted to fly
The
there.
bat. What did you say, Chuck?
Getting right to the nitty-gritty, I said coffin.
Coffin! This moment we have a tie score. Mary Ann, does it stay tied or not?
Right so, because I said the cape.
The cape.
You've
yeah.
never seen Dracula without the cape.
That's absolutely right. Okay, all you need is one more to win. If we don't get one out of Richard here, the game ends in a tie.
Gee, Dad, I want to take my date out tonight, so I want to drive the Bloodmobile.
The Bloodmobile. And you, my dear?
I'm not allowed to play.
You're not. Okay, the game ends in a tie, 2-2, and we'll try to untie the score here right after we do a little business with you. Now, we don't have time to play our regular tiebreaker, so what we're going to do is play sudden death. Now, the first one to score a match will be the winner, and I have in my hand right here the question. And you will write your answers. You will give verbal responses, but only when I call on you. Okay? Good luck to both of you. This is it. Wichita blank. Wichita blank. Wichita blank. All right, they're all ready. And now, as soon as you hear your answer, please spin your thing around there, whatever you call that, and
Your
jump up and down,
device.
and clap your hands and all of that. All right, Don Galloway, Wichita blank. What do you say to that?
Falls.
Wichita Falls. I like your enthusiasm, but neither one of them wrote that down. Brett?
What about Wichita, Kansas?
Yeah! All right! Laura, what do you have here? Wichita Lineman. Right there, if you would, please. We're going to send some gifts from Match Game PM.
Thank you.
Laura,
Thank you very much.
ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Bob? You can really win a lot of money here. Over $20,000 if you're skillful and lucky and got some empathy going with the stars. We polled the studio audience not too long ago and said, write down your best answer to this. Blank grand. If you match the answer they wrote down most often, you get $500. $250 for matching their second most popular answer, and $100 for the third. 3 of our 6 stars will help you out here.
Well, I'd like Joyce to play.
I'm hot today. I say baby grand.
Baby grand. How about Don? Don, have you got one? What's the...
I say MGM Grand.
MGM grand? Charles.
You got it wrong. You did a stink of us that stinks.
Leave him alone, Brett.
Hotel Grand.
Hotel
He's
grand.
got it reversed.
Yeah.
Well, you want to bet it's going to be there, Smarty?
Sure. MGM
Bet
Grand,
those $3
Hotel Grand,
pearls.
and Baby Grand are the 3. Now, you have the option of choosing one of those or giving us one of your own.
I'll go with MGM Grand.
Okay. Let's see if MGM Grand is under the $100 number. 10 grand is under there. Let's take a look at the $250 response. Rio Grande. Rio Grande. Here we go for the last one. Slide the big one. Baby grand was Joyce's answer.
Strange answer.
You're gonna get it.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't think so.
No,
Listen,
you're not gonna...
you still have one more chance here because you got one more audience match. Now, let's see how you're going to do with this one. All right. Where's the blank? Where's the blank?
Well, Joyce, okay, what's the answer?
Where's the bathroom?
Marianne?
That was my, but where's the food?
Where's the food? Richard.
Where's the...
Wait a minute. Something may come to you from above.
Where's the... Oh, no.
Where's the money? Where's the
Why
money?
not? Where's the money? That sounds...
Okay, where's the
the
money?
fire?
Where's the bathroom? Where's the food? You want one of those or one of your own?
Well, I have to go with where's the bathroom?
Okay. May we see the $100 number, please? Where's the action is there? No, we want the bathroom.
Not here.
May we see the next one, please? Where's the fire? Hey, listen, I think you're going to get it now. Here we go. Slide the big one. Bathroom. Okay, Bob Bob has won $500. Multiplied by 10 is $5,000. That's the least you'll play for, but if you get a lucky spin of the star wheel, you'll double your money and play for $10,000. Good luck to you. Let's all root for a double for Bob Sparrow. Go! It must stop in one of the stars. Stop on a star, you double your money. Just missed it by a half inch there. Come on down here. You're going to play with Brett for $5,000. Good luck to you, Bob. Swing around and face me. Thank you. Here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
Blank humor. Blank humor or blank humor. Okay, if you give us the answer that Brett's written on the card, we give you $5,000. Bob, what do you say to that blank humor?
Tough one. Knowing Brett, I'll go with sick humor.
She's going to love you for that. He says sick humor.
I went to the, not to the nitty-gritty, but to the lowest common denominator, good.
Good humor. Good humor. Bob Sparrow, you have a grand total of $500 and our best wishes. Thank you very much. Now we got this message for you, America. Gene Rabbit, join us next time for Match Game PM. More stars and another bundle of money. Thank you all. Goodbye.
Some contestants will receive the Maytag Jet Clean dishwasher with energy-saving, no heat, fan drying, and exclusive Jet Wash 3-level spray action. Nobody gets dishes cleaner than Maytag. And safe. Paste. A new improved Agree shampoo keeps hair clean longer because unlike some shampoos, Agree contains no greasy feeling additives. And next party, mix with the best. Canada Dry Mixers enjoy long-lasting carbonation, smooth taste. Canada Dry Mixers famous for quality. This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game PM, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.